maybe a Mercedes, maybe not. But this is a vehicle that the police are tracking, and this started in Costa Mesa.
Yeah, that's correct. The vehicle comes back stolen. Costa Mesa PD was on it for a while, then got onto the freeway. CHP was the primary for a while in South LA. The Sheriff's Department was on it. They take it back over to CHP, and CHP decided to back off with the patrol cars. There's no patrol cars behind the vehicle at this point in time, just an LA County Sheriff's helicopter overhead. The windows are tinted. It's an Audi Q5. Once again, came back as stolen. And at one point, eventually the 105 westbound is just going to come to a stop at the shoreline. We're basically just south of LAX right now. If we open up a little bit and give you a little perspective, you can see the runway there. You can see the airplanes, and we're just on the south side of LAX. Now, it's certainly challenging for us if the car goes northbound and crosses, say, on Sepulveda, if it had that chance, and went underneath the runways, we'd have a hard time following it. If it goes to the shoreline, we can take the shoreline route low level, and that's not a problem. But it looks like at this point in time, they're doing a U-turn on the 105 freeway, and basically now we're headed back eastbound. Looks like at least this individual slowed enough to make that turn, Giovanna, in a safe manner. So we haven't seen an extremely dangerous pursuit as of yet. But you know what happens a lot of times in these types of situations? The driver gets desperate, and as time goes on, we see more aggressive driving, and that's when these things get extremely dangerous.
You mentioned that one of the first driver stepped out of the car and was arrested. So I wonder if we can assume that we know the identity of this second driver, and perhaps they're trying to contact them or making contact, because I don't see, as you mentioned, there are no law enforcement patrol cars behind it.
Yeah, that's certainly possible. I mean, they have one person in custody. They obviously know that person who's taken into custody, knows who's with them. I mean, you got to be careful and not speculate too much. I mean, it's possible they didn't, but more than likely. And whether or not they're telling police who that individual is another story. Because the vehicle is stolen, it's not going to do them a lot of good to run the plates to really come back and try and get any information on the suspect. Now, we believe there's only one person in there, the driver, and that's a female. That's the information that we have. But when you have a vehicle that is blacked out like that on the windows, it can be really hard to tell for sure that maybe there's not somebody in the back seat or there's not someone else in that vehicle. But those windows are tinted extremely darkly. That's not legal. That's a great shot. You see the LA County Sheriff's helicopter overhead. You can tint your windows to the passengers and behind that, but you can't tint the windows on the side or in the front of your vehicle for obvious reasons. You got to be able to see at night, and also law enforcement wants to be able to see inside the vehicle for their own safety. So we're on the 105 freeway headed eastbound, and it appears this is a transition to the 405 north. And as I mentioned earlier, that makes it a little tricky for us because now we have to try and make a decision. We lost them there for a moment. I'm not certain. We have to make a decision on how we're going to continue to follow this because we can't take the 405 freeway north. That would cross right in front of and right through the approach course to LAX, and that will not happen. So at least for the moment, it looks like we may have lost the vehicle. If we pick up the sheriff's helicopter, and it's interesting, it looks like the sheriff's helicopter may have lost them for a moment as well. Is that the vehicle? I don't believe so. So sometimes these things get tricky, Giovanna. You get into an area where there's a tunnel, and that area right there, we thought they were going to go on the 405 north. You see a patrol car there getting on the 405 south. The vehicle may have stopped underneath that or inside that tunnel. We're not sure.
Was that the sheriff's helicopter or the LAPD helicopter that sort of went south just a minute ago?
They're orbiting. We understand they're on the freeway. Did you hear north or south? That'll help us. We're trying to acquire. Okay, so to the right, Marcel. So at exit 45, that's got to be the next exit, probably El Segundo. So the vehicle is going to be right in this area, Giovanna, but it can be extremely difficult to pick them up once they go through a tunnel and you lose them for a moment. It looks like even the sheriff's helicopter went and lost on Imperial Highway now, I understand? Yeah. He's calling it Imperial. It sounds like the vehicle's at Imperial Highway. So, Giovanna, it gets crazy because we get these radio calls. Oh, no, the vehicle's on the 405 South.
405 South.
And then we believe if we found them, and we believe there it is. Now, what happened was they stopped in that tunnel, and they fooled everybody for a moment. But now we have reacquired, and this, I believe, is going to be the 405 freeway. Jay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. This is going to be the transition to the 405 freeway northbound, if I'm not mistaken. So there for a minute, it got chaotic, Giovanna. It can be difficult to track these sometimes. And as I mentioned earlier, now open up and give me a wide shot. Obviously not enough to lose it. But LAX is off to your left. That's the 405 north, and we can't fly northbound. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go up to Sepulveda. We got to climb to 2,500 feet, and we're going to cross over the runways and try and keep the vehicle in sight. There's a lot of heavy traffic on the 405. Is that not the vehicle?
There's a section of the
the same
airport
vehicle to me because this one had
if you fly near it, the
sunroof.
Helicopter can't see you.
Interesting.
But
Okay,
I may not have noticed it in the previous vehicle. But what we do know, Scott, is that this started in Costa Mesa. It came back a stolen car as you try to locate the car, and we're looking at the interchange of the freeway there. And we understand it was driving at high speeds and some dangerous maneuvers and seemingly desperate to get away and avoid law enforcement. We have not seen law enforcement on the tail of this vehicle, but of course, we're continuing to follow it and trying to find it. Scott, any luck yet?
Person got a dark.
We think it's right in here. That's the 405 freeway at Century. That's the last radio call we heard from the helicopter. 405 northbound at Century, and as I mentioned, it gets tough for us to track it. When they don't have a patrol car behind a white SUV, there's so many white SUVs, it gets really chaotic and difficult to track. So we know the vehicle's right in this area, and I think what we have to do is what I mentioned earlier. We need to try and cross. I'll get radio calls if the suspect gets off the 405. But we're going to climb, and we're going to cross right over top of LAX. We have to climb to 2,500 feet to do that. They'll give us a cross on Sepulveda, and then we'll be on the north side of the airport, and we should be able to track that vehicle coming at us. But as you can tell, now even the LA County Sheriff's helicopter cannot fly on the 405 northbound. There's just too many aircrafts coming in, landing at LAX, and they're landing towards the water. They're landing to the west. So that's the approach course. You may see an airplane fly right through there, and they just can't let the LA County Sheriff's helicopter fly through there. They have separation issues with aircrafts and helicopters, and right now with the suspect heading northbound, they didn't have any patrol cars right behind them, and because of that, whenever you get a chance, it's cross northbound, and because of that, they've lost them for the moment, and we have as well. It's so much easier to track, Giovanna, when there are multiple patrol cars right behind the vehicle.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it is a difficult situation.
At this point,
the downside is there are a lot of cars on the road. The upside is that there are a lot of cars on the road because hopefully we'll slow this this person down. But this is what we're talking about, what you were talking about, Scott, being right over the LAX flight pathway and how difficult it is to follow pursuits in these situations and in this area in particular.
It's nearly impossible to get away from a helicopter, but the helicopter can't fly here. And so this is one stretch of the freeway that you cannot have a patrol helicopter overhead. From time to time, if there's enough separation from the planes coming in, they'll let the helicopter, the LA County Sheriff's helicopter or law enforcement helicopter through.
There's no police
but
near
this
that
time
car.
of day, there's usually a lot of flights coming in. It's a little hazy. There's, visibility issues, and more than likely, they're not going to give them a cross. Now, we're getting 405 north at Manchester, so that shows us exactly where Manchester is. The sky map is so darn effective.
They must have found
it's such a great tool for us. So it's right in here. Maybe that's it.
Video here.
It doesn't look like it. That's that Mercedes that we saw that fooled us earlier, but it's right in this area.
Right. And again, you can't, you're not seeing the LAPD chopper because of the same situation the same restrictions you're under.
Yeah, it's a CHP primary on this. LAPD is backed off. The county helicopter is behind a white tractor trailer in the right lane, if I'm not mistaken. So we're getting bits and pieces of information and trying to piece it together. So that we can acquire. So now bring up, that's La Cienega right there, I believe, Marcel. Yeah. And so we can come off that at La Cienega, come off that, push in, so we can find them.
Is going to get caught.
There's the white trailer, possibly the right semi.
And Scott, while you are looking, I want to welcome our viewers. I'm Giovanna Lotta. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We've been following a pursuit underway in the LA area, the West LA area. This is the 405 northbound. Scott Reif is in Air 7 over it. We had a visual of that vehicle. It was a white SUV, reported stolen from Costa Mesa. And at some point, the initial driver in that pursuit exited the car and was arrested. But then another woman reportedly jumped into the driver's side and then continued the pursuit. So we're trying to figure all of this out as Scott Reif is trying to once again locate that car. Any luck?
Yeah, Giovanna, I don't know if you just threw it to me. We're having a little bit of an issue with the IFB as well. Sometimes we go through locations where it's hard to hear, but boy, that vehicle's got to be right in here somewhere. There's a Mercedes that has fooled us so many times and looked exactly like the vehicle. You see there a white SUV, but that's not it. Just crossing underneath La Tijera, which would be back to the right, no more so. Next to a white tractor trailer. Take SkyMap off, if you would, for a second. And center lane behind a white tractor trailer is the information we're getting. I think it's got to be La Tijera was back there. So it's got to be, boy, it's got to be right in here somewhere. Maybe that's the white tractor trailer there. It's still behind it, Jay, as far as you know, for the information you have. So, Giovanna, we're getting bits and pieces from the sheriff's department, and since they don't have a helicopter directly overhead, they're not getting the exact information. And then when it gets to us, it's like telephone. Well, we're really trying to piece it together as best we can and find this. But what's interesting about this pursuit, and we will find this vehicle here in a minute, is that there was a stolen vehicle out of Costa Mesa. There were two females in it, from what we understand.
Find the car.
At some point in time in the Lakewood area, the driver got out, was taken into custody. Then the passenger jumped into the car and took off.
The car. They see, at this point, they should have got out of the car.
That's a 405 freeway, and I think that is the 90 freeway interchange, if I'm not mistaken.
And
that vehicle's got to be right in here somewhere. Giovanna, it's a difficult find from time to time.
Point, but they probably still in that car.
No, it's tough. There are a lot of cars out there. And as you pointed out very accurately, there are so many white cars on the road these days. It's a popular color. Lots of white SUVs.
Is that it right there? To the left?
It's like finding a needle in a haystack, really. Because as you also pointed out earlier, there are no patrol cars, following this vehicle. That could be it.
That is it.
No, I don't think so. I think that's that Mercedes. It keeps fooling us, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
yeah, it looks just like it.
Yeah, but that one doesn't have a
far right lane, so that wasn't it. Yeah, it looked just like it, but there's some curved lines on the Q5 on the side of that Audi, and that should give it away when we get in tight. Now, there's a patrol car there on the shoulder. Once the vehicle crosses here, hopefully that'll give us a little heads up, and the patrol car will start to follow. But we understand it's in the right lane. Open up a little, Marcel, right there, and we'll just see if we can keep an eye on the same spot and then pick up that white Audi SUV. That is not it either. That looks like a Lexus possibly.
Has a sunroof.
But boy, we know we're in the ballpark, and it should come through this area at any moment.
All right, Scott, we're going to let you continue to try to find this vehicle, and we're going to move on and check with you a little bit later in this newscast. Right now, we want to bring you a story about the largest illegal fireworks bust in California history. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live in Gardena, and he has more details for us. Sid.
Lieutenant Christopher Cuff with Gardena PD giving us an update. But let's go ahead and show you what happened over the weekend. This bust happened early Saturday morning. The major bust happened as Gardena police, along with CAL FIRE and other agencies, went to this commercial property on the 17,000 block of Vermont Avenue, about a mile and a half from police headquarters. 3 people were taken into custody after the bust here. 75 tons, or approximately 150,000 pounds of illegal fireworks were confiscated. This making it one of the largest, or the largest bust in California state history. The previous record was 32 tons. The LA County District Attorney's Office is sorting out what charges will be filed against the 3 people in custody. Alejandro Rodriguez and Daniel Gudino of Wilmington and Natalie Navarro of Carson. They were arrested and booked for possession of explosives and a number of weapons charges as well. According to those involved in the bust, the street value of the fireworks confiscated early Saturday morning estimated to be between $7 to $10 million. Fireworks were discovered in a commercial building, as I said, on the 17,000 block of Vermont Avenue here in Gardena. Now, the lieutenant is giving us some other details. We'll have that in later editions of Eyewitness News. But for now, the largest fireworks bust in California history happened here in Gardena in an industrial section. 75 tons or 150,000 pounds of illegal fireworks confiscated. 3 people in custody. Live in Gardena, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Sid, thank you for that. And we want to check in with Scott Reif once again. He's in Air 7 following this pursuit that's underway on the 405 northbound. And is this the vehicle?
It is a vehicle. It took a turn for the worse, too, because CHP decided to engage.
Damn,
and as soon as the driver saw the CHP unit behind them, they took off and really accelerated, driving erratically now, swerving in and out of traffic on the 405 North, coming up on Culver Boulevard. We're in Culver City, and you can see now it's so erratic, it's extremely dangerous on the freeway. So open up a little bit, Marcelo. The patrol car is still behind this vehicle. That patrol car is, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Is that a CHP motor unit there as well? It is. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if they back off, because when they backed off, she was not driving this aggressively. Now that she has seen the patrol cars right behind her, she's taking a stance where she's going to do anything to try and get away, driving erratically, swerving in and out of traffic, and really causing a lot of risk for the general public.
Yeah, you can definitely see that she's flying past the other vehicles and exiting here. This is Tuller Avenue and Washington Place. Is that correct? Sepulveda Boulevard?
Yeah, it's Washington. It's a Washington Sepulveda Boulevard off ramp into oncoming traffic, into the intersection, making a left turn onto Sepulveda Boulevard, and that gives you an idea now. Unfortunately, that this individual, we believe it's a woman, is now actually getting very desperate, driving erratically, driving extremely dangerously. Can we bring up our speed map tracking? I'd like to get a speed on this vehicle if possible. So we're looking at 80, 90 miles an hour on Sepulveda northbound in Culver City, and it's extremely dangerous here into oncoming traffic at one point in time. And Giovanna, it was a calm, slow speed pursuit until the units got right behind this vehicle. I don't see any units behind it now. It wouldn't surprise me if they just go into tracking mode. Look at that, into oncoming traffic. You know, that's the kind of situation where somebody can get hurt or even killed. And it's just a split second. Somebody makes a wrong turn, doesn't see that vehicle coming at 80 miles an hour, goes into oncoming traffic, and then all of a sudden you've got something extremely treacherous here, dangerous. We do understand they're taking that strategy. They're canceling the ground units. Once this is off the freeway, this is going to be LAPD's jurisdiction. More than likely, LAPD is not going to get involved on this thing on a ground pursuit on the patrol cars behind it. But you never know, Giovanna. It's really hard for us to gauge exactly what the strategy will be in these different jurisdictions. But considering when they backed off, she started to drive much more calmly. And when they did engage, she started to drive this erratically. I think they'll probably just take the strategy of having the helicopter follow and stay in surveillance mode. But even though they're not behind her, she's still driving at an extremely high rate of speed and dangerously.
Yeah, she definitely is. She's weaving in and out of lanes and going the wrong way, as we saw just there. She's done that several times. And Sepulveda is a busy roadway. A lot of cars on Sepulveda, especially at this time of the day. And, you know, there are schools in this area, too, which is something to be concerned about. Yeah, we never like to see this. We never like to see anyone drive recklessly, but these pursuit drivers can become desperate, as you mentioned, to get away from authorities. It is a smart strategy to pull back, and hopefully the driver will calm down and maybe drive a little more safely. Did we lose her?
Well, we may have. Certainly, it's the safest strategy. There we go. Good job, Marcel. So they got off there on Pico for a moment and then turned northbound on Cotner. So we're in the West LA area, not far from Santa Monica. And you can see, at least for now, she's driving less erratically. She's not running through stop signs and red lights and into oncoming traffic. And they did go with that strategy that really seems like the best bet and the safest, and that is to just follow along with the helicopter and not get the patrol cars behind her. But we're coming up on the intersection of Olympic, and I believe that's Sepulveda on the right side of your screen, if I'm not mistaken. There's a patrol car, and behind the building, we had lost the vehicle for a moment. I don't think that's it. That's not it, I don't believe. Nope. I don't believe that's it, Marcel. When she saw that patrol car, she may have turned around. And so we're still waiting to see if she comes out. We lost her behind that building for a moment.
Did we see her make a right turn? Because I believe
I did not.
Cotner continues beyond.
She getting away from those helicopters. I give it to her, man.
Yeah. That's Sepulveda. There's a 405 freeway. That's Sepulveda that parallels it. That's Cotner right there that she was on for a moment. She could have continued. We just don't know if we lost her behind the building right there. So that's what we're going to have to try and figure out as we push northbound here. We can a strategy for us sometimes is to look out for the Okay, it looks like we're hearing back on the 405 northbound. So I don't see the air unit overhead. And to back off with the air unit is a little unusual, whether they're going to throw another air unit on this or not. But one of the things that always helps us to keep the suspect in custody or in sight. Go ahead.
That may be it, Scott. We're going to let you continue to follow this. Is this the vehicle? But we're going to let you.
I don't believe so.
Follow it, and we'll check back with you. We'll check back with you in a little bit. Still to come, someone really doesn't like Elon Musk. We'll show you what they did to dozens of Cybertrucks. That's coming up. But first, a warning if you own a Toyota Tacoma, the new crime trend police are tracking in Orange County. And check your freezers. There's an ice cream recall, and it's not just one product, but several brands affected. And there's a new list of best places to buy a home in California. The places may surprise you.
No, that's the Pulver up. That's got to be the vehicle. Looks just like it. That's it.
That's it.
That's not Olympic. All right, let's go further. Let's follow it. Open up out of your shot so I can see it out my window for a sec. This is it. Yeah. Okay. Open up out of your. So I just want to see it outside. Okay, I got it now. Could you give me a pedal turn to the right, please? Hold it right here and give me a right pedal turn. More of a right pedal turn. I just want to see it out my window. Can we go any further to the west? Okay. Let's go south then, go towards Fox. And when you go around Fox, then I want you to go west and get over the 405 freeway. Okay. Is that an on-ramp to the 405? There it is.
So they're saying that this was a follow home robbery from a bank.
In Costa Mesa? Okay, Marcel's giving me some info. He picked up it was a follow home robbery. Did they rob the person and then take their vehicle? Okay, good. Marcel, could you say again?
They followed them home from a bank and stole the car.
Interesting, okay. Oh. Carl Satel. Can you get me to the other side so it's out my window?
Person almost got away at the airport. All that person had to do was just get out the car and walk.
Very good.
Just pass another cop car.
There you go. Now just slowly due south. And just keep up with them. So I'll just give you a little hand signals to go and back and forth. We'll be all set. 579, what's that? 579. Hold it right here. Hold it. Quick stop. Right pedal turn.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get
right pedal turn.
For sure. And
hold it right here.
She gonna get some type of reckless driving and everything else. I think they said a female driving. Yep, running that light. I bet they can hear that chopper overhead.
Slowly. All right, very good. That's his LAPD jurisdiction all the way to the marina, right? No other agencies, yeah. She's still on, he's making a turn here? Or lost him? Oh, he's going south. Okay, let's go this way.
You headed for the Grammys? This person might as well give up at this point. You messed up. You're trying to hold on to that car.
Hermon.
You said, how do you become a probation officer in NYC? Then you gotta go to, I don't know. I think you gotta have some, at least a degree or something.
Stop.
And then apply, I guess. You gotta apply.
Got to go north a little, or it'll go around.
I think that's a state job.
It's good right here. Oh, turn around.
Yeah, this person is, I give it to him. This person ain't giving up. But this person messed up.
Back this way. Pushing
that person got to hear the helicopter. That's like.
Tuck in a little tighter.
Oh, you got to take an exam?
Well, we have a little additional information now. We're trying to piece this together, so take this with a grain of salt. But it appears initially to started as a follow-home robbery. May have followed someone home from the bank, tried to rob them, and then stole the vehicle in Costa Mesa around 10 o'clock this morning. So this is the type of suspect. There was two females that they're really not going to let go. They're going to continue this pursuit. They're going to surveil them. And these are the type of individuals. It's not a traffic violation. It came back stolen. That's bad enough. But follow-home robbery type situation. They're certainly going to take this extremely seriously. Now, we're coming up into the Marina del Rey area, the Mar Vista area, southbound on Inglewood Boulevard, headed down towards the 90. This is an LAPD jurisdiction area. We'd lost the vehicle several times because it'd gone through a tunnel. It was in the airspace. It's at LAX. Been an extremely difficult pursuit to follow. At one point in time, we understand there were two females in the vehicle. The driver got out, stopped in the Lakewood area. She was taken into custody. Then that time, the passenger, also female, supposedly, reportedly, jumped into the vehicle and took off. So now we're seeing the suspect stop right underneath the 90 freeway on Inglewood Boulevard. And this is the type of situation when you don't have the patrol car right behind the individual, they can get out and make a run for it. So the helicopter overhead right now, look at that. They're going around in circles. So a lot of times, Giovanna, that's a procedure to turn around and see if anybody is still right behind them. Not at all. And it looks like that's exactly what we saw from the suspect. They got in that tunnel or underneath that overcrossing and turned around. Yeah, two identical SUVs. So we'd followed one. It wasn't the right one. Yeah.
God, this person's not smart.
Yeah.
It's too late to run.
Southbound, Inglewood Boulevard, already crossed the 90. So we're headed down, once again, towards the LAX area, if you will.
Airport.
The Marina del Rey area.
The helicopter couldn't follow them.
Correct. And if they continue south, there's not, too much more of an area to go to where you'll angle around if you make continue south through this intersection, but then you'll head back down towards La Cienega and the 405 freeway once again. We'll have to see, but there are no patrol cars behind the suspect. And one of the reasons, if you were with us earlier, is because, once they did get a unit behind this vehicle, she took off. She was driving erratically and extremely dangerously for the public, and they decided to just keep the helicopter overhead, which really seems like the best strategy in a situation like this. But as I mentioned, Giovanna, this is not the type of individual I believe that they're just going to let go and pick up later. I think they're going to follow this as long as they can. But this is going to get complicated once again if the suspect continues to go towards the 405. It gets on the 405 South because, once again, we'll have some airspace issues with LAX.
Yeah, this person best bet to go back to LAX.
Yeah, I want to be really careful about saying that for certain because these things can happen in real time. But we did get some information. We believe overheard
That
from the
person
law
want that
enforcement
car
agency
bad.
that this started as a
Was that an
possible
Audi?
follow-home robbery where they followed someone home from the bank. Whether they were robbed or not, I'm not certain.
Followed
But
somebody
then they
home from
stole
the
the vehicle.
bank.
That's the
Dang.
information we have right now. It's not
They
completely
need
confirmed.
guns
I
out
think
there,
it's fairly
man.
accurate.
They need to let their
We've done this
citizen
long
have
enough, though,
firearms.
to know that sometimes you get bits and pieces, and it's not all absolutely correct. But that's what we believe at this point in time.
But in some cars, you can't set the GPS while you're driving.
That is correct. That
You
is
got to
correct.
pull over.
Loyola
come to a
Marymount is
stop.
right around the corner, and Jefferson will run you to Lincoln, and then from there you could take it all the way to PCH.
Yeah,
You
that
take it all the way to
person's
the
screwed,
Shoreline.
man.
It looked. Yep, there we go. So back to the east, and what
That
I've seen in
person
a
might have to
couple
get back
instances
off
with this
memory.
suspect, they've made a turn, and it appears that they're making the turn. I mean, who knows for sure, right? But it appears in some instances just to check to see if law enforcement is right behind them. The helicopter is overhead. The LA County Sheriff's helicopter is making orbits. Whether or not the suspect can see the
this ain't no
helicopter, most
soccer
of the time
mom.
they
This
stay
is a stolen
behind them.
car.
That's unclear. They can't see us, especially through those dark windows, and you can see how far behind and high we are because we have separation issues. We need to be above law enforcement, and so because of that, there's a CHP motor unit, and Marcel could hear the transmission. He monitors the scanner, so fantastic at doing that, and the motor unit was told not to engage. So that gives us an idea how they're treating this. They're not going to engage her. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, thank goodness, because I mean, on the freeway there, we were seeing on Sepulveda Boulevard, we had speeds right up to 90 miles an hour. So Sepulveda Boulevard has a lot of travel. The speed limit on Sepulveda is probably 45. I haven't driven it in quite some time to that area of like Culver City, but to be doing twice the speed limit and then to drive into oncoming traffic, boy, for a moment there, she got extremely desperate. And I think that that's what they're trying to avoid because they just, they want to get this woman into custody. We believe it's a female, once again. They want to get her into custody, but they certainly don't want to see anybody get hurt. And the safest way, it appears, to do that right now is to back off and just surveil from the air. But open up a little wide for a moment, Marcel. I want to show you the helicopter overhead, Giovanna. There's the LA County Sheriff's helicopter. And up ahead is the 405 freeway, and that goes southbound, and that puts us back into LAX's airspace, and you know how difficult that makes it for us.
Yeah, that person's trying to get back to the airport.
Okay. Call for a cross. Keep the nose pointed that way, please. Just keep climbing now. All right, slowly south.
Well, see, the car is not the problem. The color of the car is not the problem. All that person got to do is get to the airport because the helicopters can't follow at the airport. So there's plenty of places for that SUV to get out and book it. That person to get out and book it. And the person did, but the person got greedy and wanted to keep on to that car because she thought she lost the helicopters. So they wanted to keep on to the car. No, the best bet is to get out and leave it because you already got caught at this point. Once the chase happened, it's over with. That person got into a chase, is over with. Game over. Go to the airport, lose the helicopter, and then book it. Now you blend it in now. That's what that person I think is going to try to do again. Had the right idea the first time.
On a red light there.
This person need a job. Crime ain't for them. Crime is definitely not for them, man. This person's for sure going to jail today. I mean, this is a replay, but if anybody saw this, don't tell me what happened. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't surprise me. So just slow it up, slow it up.
He said crime
That's the street
pays.
we're following.
Cameron.
And we need
The
to be
only
tight
problem
with
with
a lot
him
of
is he
trees.
was never a criminal. Cameron grew up playing basketball.
And looks like once again a U-turn, huh? Go a little further that one if you can. Okay.
Okay, let's see what this person.
What is this? Sepulveda?
Nope.
She?
Not a good area.
Sheriff's got to come up to 25. Boy, so many vehicles look exactly like that one. Yeah, and that sunroof helps. Gonna slow down and make a run for it here or something? Open up a little bit. Why are they slowing? Is there a car in front of them? No. Are we on Sepulveda? Or is this... I know you keep calling her E. It's so hard. Yeah, we're pretty good. We're 45. Open up for a second so I can find the vehicle. That's Sepulveda right there. All right, I got it. Yep, I got it.
Sepulveda.
Yeah,
What's good? What's good? A little bit of police chase from earlier. That's all. The person could have got away, but
Are they talking? No. Careful, this thing doesn't get right underneath us here.
I know it's not live. The title says replay. But I'm live watching it. But the title says replay. Because I didn't see it earlier. Hell is wrong with all the exclamation points, man? When you could just read the title when it says replay. I don't even like your name, so you block. I don't like that name, Rothstein. Your ass is not saying Rothstein any damn way. So get out of here. This is not live. It says replay. God, I hate people like that. Yeah, it says replay. And he want to sit up here and just be seen. When it clearly says replay, because I didn't see it earlier. He think he's Sam Rothstein. He ain't no Sam Rothstein. Get out of here.
Don't hit the bus. That would hurt.
Well, people like that make me itch. They just make me itch, you know? I'm just watching it. That's why I say replay.
I don't know. 20 minutes. I'll let you know. Well, we've been on this street 3 times now. And we turned around and gone round and round 3 times now.
Hey, what's going on, Ryan? This was earlier, but I'm just watching. I just got home. Yeah, Chantel, he saw the word replay. He just wanted to say something. Yeah, I'm itching now. People like that make me itch.
Okay. So there was an armed robbery.
This person is trying. I give it to her. She really did try.
That's Darren's suspect.
See, when she was at the airport, she could have got away with it. Just the helicopter can't go within that range of the airport, just incoming planes. But no, that person wanted to keep on to the SUV.
Them if they want to keep them.
Once there's a chase, it's over with. You might as well get out the car and try to, if you can lose them. Don't keep the car.
Maybe we could come out of the break and update this thing, Jay. I don't know if they're interested in that. We don't have to stay on it, but
you said, is that a halt to a girl driving?
Might be worth
everybody
1 minute update.
Talking about that halt to a girl.
I understand that the
what's his name? Conor McGregor found that he's following on Instagram.
They've been taken into custody, supposedly.
He liked what you said about that. He got a halt to on it. Conor McGregor got excited. He got real excited about it when she said that. He got so excited he found on Instagram. You heard her job fired her? Fired her for what? For saying that? That's not a good reason to fire somebody. She could have been joking. Now, I don't think she was joking, but still, it was funny, you know. People are so uptight out here these days, man. You said she was a school board or something. I mean, that ain't no reason to fire somebody. You said, and the kids were saying it. Oh, damn. Well, kids, they know what's up these days. These badass kids. Yeah, I was too,
Yeah,
because
Jay,
I'm
why
like,
don't you get
I'm
the new
joking.
copter going just in case we start to get a little low
I'm
on
like, I
fuel?
don't know what, you know. I'll be like, the hell with y'all job, but I'm still gonna try to sue y'all. The hell with the job, though.
Maybe.
That's why you need fire your boss money. That's what I did. You got to save up, and you got to be focused when you're saving, so you can tell them to get out of here. That's right. Yeah, them preschool kids, them kids is bad, man. Bad. I used to substitute a long time ago. The stuff them kids be saying, man. They be having whole relationships in grammar school, man. Having drama in grammar school. How do you have drama in grammar school? Actually, yeah, well, we started having drama in middle school. Trying to date and carrying on in middle school. Man, I got into it one time on Facebook. That's why I don't be on Facebook no more. Because people are so uptight. You know, you say something to offend somebody, now
The
they want to
helicopter back
cancel
off
you.
already?
I
Sheriff's
said, you
helicopter
can't
depart?
cancel me because I'm telling the truth. They just mad because their husbands probably was watching the thread. That's what happened. This one girl was like, lady was like, well, I went to school with her. She was like, you know, when I was growing up in middle school, the older guys used to harass me, and it really traumatized me. I said, your ass was fast. Bullshit. You sitting up here lying. And they wanted to cancel me for that. Well, what do you mean? You're victim shaming. No, I'm not. Her ass was fast. She used to bring clothes to school and change them so the guys with cars could pick her up. She wanted to do that. She was fast. But then she got a whole husband, and she didn't want her husband to know that. That's what happened. Because I got a good memory. I said, remember y'all used to change y'all clothes at school? And she acted like she didn't remember that. But there was another girl that went to school with her. She said, yeah, he not lying. Y'all just act like y'all don't remember. I said, remember y'all having sex in the bathroom in school? Remember that? Yes, indeed. Don't sit up here and lie because it's 2024 and you want to sit up here and lie. She thinks she lost the police because the police are not following her, but the helicopters are following her, but she can't see it because the helicopters are way up or whatnot, so she can't see it, but she being followed. She thinks she got away with it. See, they don't want to pursue her because she was driving really reckless, and they don't want to put nobody in danger. She was driving really reckless earlier, so they decided not to pursue her, but have the eyes in the sky pursue her. Yeah, she could have got some gas real quick. She sure has, sure could have. She could have got some, like, fill it up real quick. But do they in California? I can't remember. Wait a minute, let me see. Do you pump your own gas in California? Um, yeah, you do pump your own gas. I believe, yeah, you do. I can't remember. I had rented a car there. Did I pump my own gas? I sure did. Yeah, I pumped my own gas in California. She could have went ahead and pumped her gas
Cross the
real quick.
405 yet?
Yeah, I just had to remember if I pumped my gas or
Past
not.
405?
Because in New Jersey, we can't pump our gas. It's full service in Jersey. Let me tell you, and I keep forgetting, right, because I live in Virginia. Every time I go to Jersey, I
Tailgates
try
or
to
bumpers?
pump my gas. Man, you would have thought I tried to rob them or something. The way they come out, I'll say my bad. You know, no, this is a replay. You said they still chasing. No, it says it's a replay from earlier. I'm just watching it now. Yeah, it's a female driving. She gonna run out of gas in a minute. She could have pumped some gas real quick. I usually tip them, Ryan, a little few dollars. Yeah, yeah. It's too blown. It's a replay, but the person. See, look, the person. Remember when the person was at the airport earlier? She could have got away with it because the helicopters can't follow them near a certain area in the airport. But that person got greedy and thought they lost the helicopters and wanted to keep on to the car. Now she's gonna run out of gas. She's gonna run out of gas. I just like police chases. I just want to watch it all the way through since it's a long one. But yeah, she's gonna run out of gas. See, she driving slow now. She figured she got away now. Yeah, I got away with it. Ain't no cops around.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. I wonder
No
about that,
nothing.
huh?
She's obeying the traffic laws right now.
Try the pit maneuver.
You said they wash the windows to look up skirts. Yeah, I know y'all got 4 chases. Y'all got a lot of chase. I was just recently out there, and there was a chase when I was out there, and the car went right past me when I was at the hotel. You could see the helicopters had the reason why I knew it was a chase because the bright lights was on the car, and everybody was pulling over. It's crazy. It's chases all the time, but I like a nice long chase when they run out of gas. Now I'm telling you right now, if they were in Indiana, oh, that
Daily Sheriff?
they would have
Daily
pit
PD?
maneuvered them right in traffic. They don't
Sheriff's
play in Indiana. That person would have got pit maneuvered. They don't care if the person would have died. They don't care.
Well,
That person, it's a game to them in Indiana. They love
no,
a
I ain't
chase
turn
in
around again. Come
Indiana.
on.
That person would have got pit maneuvered in
Oh,
traffic.
that is,
You hear
man.
what
They're
I'm saying
following
to you? They don't care. Shit, out here in Virginia, they would have shot her.
them.
They
Interesting.
could have. If she's
They're going to
driving
turn around and go
reckless
back
like
the other
that,
way and see. Was that person trying to follow
yeah,
me? That's
she
exactly what
tweaking
they're
now.
doing.
Now
They
she
want to see if
tweaking.
that band's trying to follow them.
Yeah, they stopped chasing her because she was driving real reckless. Okay, she must have saw some cops. Now she booking it again. She saw some cops. And she knows she running out of gas. Crazy. What they do with the cars? They take them to a chop shop, probably get them for parts. They need to come up with a different hustle, man. Yeah, the lady, yeah, they don't care, Ryan. They'll pit maneuver you in traffic. They don't care if you die. They be like, it ain't our fault. Yeah, they'll pit maneuver you out in Georgia too. You sit in charge as a cult leader. That's hilarious.
Yeah, why not?
Knowing that man ain't no damn cult leader, man.
What, they just turned south? That
I
changes
told y'all
everything
what
because
it
you're not going to
was.
be able to go south. So
It was a
going
bunch
down
of
the 9,
people
we'll have to
that
take the 110 south.
was just as
I doubt
they
they're
were
going to let you
down
go
with
south
it
there.
like he was. That's all it was, man.
I got the sheriff's helicopter go south.
And now one of the
Well, for
former
now, let's
cult
see.
members trying to get into another sector now. I tell you one thing about LA, it's one big ass place.
Oh, there's a
I tell
patrol
you
car
that
behind
much.
them,
I
right?
ain't realize how you got to be out there to be in it. He said she need to go to Randy's. You know what? I didn't go to Randy's Donuts, but I passed it every day. I was like, man, I should just go in Randy's Donuts real quick. Yeah, they don't care, Ryan. They'll pit maneuver you in traffic. She about to hit the 105. Yeah, I believe she was probably
At some
thinking
point, we're going to
about,
have to go east of the 110 and go south,
man, maybe I should go back to the
I guess.
airport. Look, now she in traffic. That's California for you. Traffic for no reason. It's just too many people out there, man. It's not that. It's just a big place. That's all it is.
They turn around and come back towards us.
It's not really that people are not keeping, driving correctly. It's just there's so many people. It's a real big place, man. And I've been to big cities, but ain't nothing like Los Angeles. I'm telling you that right now. I rented a car. She's driving an Audi SUV. She stole it. It's a stolen SUV. Like, you know what I look in my mind, right? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go over there, then go over here. Hell no. It took me damn near 45 minutes just to go 10 miles, man. I said, nah, this is exhausting. I'm just gonna have to stay here, stay there, like that. I thought I was gonna go everywhere, too blown. You hear me? I thought as soon as I got off the airport, right? I said I'm gonna get this car. I'm gonna drop my bags down at the hotel. I'm going here because look, this is my thinking. Everybody at work because I got off the plane at let me see, it was 12:30. It was 12:30 West Coast time. Right? I said, oh, it's 12:30. Everybody at work. So I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna go here real quick. I'm gonna pick my friend up from work. Because I promised to pick up from work. Liz was just in here. That was Liz. She was just, I don't know if she's listening, but I said I'm gonna pick Liz up from work. I'm gonna go to the beach real quick, then shoot over to pick her up from work. Hell no. She was like, Max, where you at? I said I'm gonna be there.
Where's the newscopter?
I said I was so exhausted. I said, Liz, I'm gonna be there at 5:30.
Oh, I thought I heard them launch 5
She
ago.
said, oh yeah, where did you go? Nowhere. Nowhere. I didn't go nowhere. This traffic is off the hook. And then when I was on the 405, it had the nerve to be an accident. Had the nerve. Listen,
I guess
it was a parking lot. People got out the car. You could just get out the car and just chill out. That's how I was stuck in that. I was so exhausted.
What she does here, she continues down to the 105, but
you know what?
Decision on if she gets on the 105.
If you don't get on the 405, you just enjoy just driving. The streets are not that bad. The streets are not that bad. The only problem is it's just going to take you a long time to get downtown or to wherever you're going. Man, I took, let me see, which street did I take? It's not Sepulveda. God, what was that street? Figueroa. I took Figueroa straight down. I ain't realized that street was that damn long, man. I just kept driving and driving and driving and driving. And I was so tripped out at the fact that there's women out there broad daylight. I said, what is going on here? Broad daylight. Everywhere was the stroll. Everywhere. I said, what is this? So I had to circle around. I had I had to circle around because on this one side street there was all these cars built up. So I said, let me make a right. So I made a right. I can't remember where I was. And then I made another right, then another right to go on that block.
Yeah, they're headed for fuel. I don't even know. They could have. The vehicle went down Crenshaw. We couldn't follow it, so we followed them as well as we could to the camera. Thought the vehicle got on the 105 west, so now we're headed west.
It was cold out
LAX,
there. It was a little chilly.
We couldn't go south.
I said,
Crenshaw.
you sitting out there in a bikini. You ain't cold? She said, not when you this hot. She said, I ain't gonna be out here for long.
Sheriff's helicopter, I think they bugged out. They're low on fuel.
You better catch me now while you can. That was hilarious. You see how big that place is? Look at that. Like, I was so overwhelmed. I said, I'm coming to get you now. I said, I didn't get nowhere, man. I'm just so overwhelmed. Then I went on Melrose.
Yeah, we've lost the vehicle.
By the time I got on Melrose, I wanted to go to these boutiques out there to find some old shirts, t-shirts. Oh my God, it took me forever to get there. Then I said, you know what, I'm gonna go downtown.
Yeah, without that vehicle overhead, we're not gonna get any
then
updates.
I'm gonna go
so we don't even know if they're still on the 105.
What's that? Rodeo. Nope, didn't work out. Everywhere is far away.
All right, Ken, Steph.
I was like, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Marcel was doing a great
I was
job.
out earlier, Ryan. It was 103 degrees out here. Oh, you born and raised
thank you.
in LA?
Bye-bye.
Man, I know it's places you haven't been. That's so much to do out there.
Is that it?
Hey, what's up,
wow. Good one.
No, well, New York is, I'm going to tell you this. As crazy as this may sound.
Round and round and round
New York is a little bit better dealing with that traffic. You know why? Because they got rid of the toll people. It's a little better. But if they do construction, you
on the South Highway, we already called LAX.
See, like right here, certain areas in LA, it's not bad to drive. But it's just, it got pockets of areas. But I believe it. You can live out there all your life in a certain place you've never been to. It's just so much to do out there.
It is. No, to her.
It's so much.
Supposedly. Okay, hold her in.
Yeah, she's going to run out of gas. That's what I'm waiting on so I can laugh. Because I didn't see it earlier.
Depending on somewhere there.
All she had to do was, when she was at the airport, is to get out the car because she had lost the helicopter.
Hey, Chad, where are you guys?
It was like a good 5 minutes they couldn't find her. She could have got out, but she wanted to be greedy and keep the damn SUV. Yeah, it's a problem getting to places.
The vehicles,
what I found out about LA is this. Let's say if you want to go to like Melrose, you gotta hit the spots near each other. You can't say, okay, I'm gonna go there, then I'm gonna go to the beach, and you'll be driving all day. If you do go to the beach, okay, I'm at Venice. You know, I can go to Malibu. I can go to Venice. I can go to Santa Monica, or Malibu, Santa Monica, and then Venice. Like that. But if you try to say I'm going there, then I'm gonna go all the way to the observatory, you crazy. No, it's not live. It's a replay, but I'm live. I didn't see it earlier. That's why. But I know you probably saw it earlier. Most people saw this earlier. No, the police car stopped chasing her because she was driving really reckless. She was doing like 120 in a crowded street. So they're following her with the helicopter. And she gonna run out of gas anyway.
That'd be it.
Yeah, you gotta stay in one place. Then Ryan, I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go up to NorCal? Man, listen, NorCal is the equivalent for me going to Virginia to New Jersey. Golly. I looked at the map. I said, that's like me going to New York, man, from Virginia. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I just had so much in my mind I wanted to do, and it just didn't work. So we wound up going to the beach. At least I did that. And of course, you know, I wanted to go to Venice. I had to go there. But here's a mistake I made, though. Yeah, it's like an 8 hour. It's crazy. The mistake I made was when I was at Santa Monica, I should have just stayed parked in that parking lot and then walked to Venice. Because you know that they got the little trail there. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm being lazy, right? So I drove to Venice. Oh my God, I had to pay for parking again. See, I'll never make that mistake again. I'll just park and then walk. Because it's not that far. It's just like right there, but I just didn't want to walk.
Back on Imperial. Deja vu.
Yeah, I could have easily got a bike or I just could have walked. It's not even that far. Because when I was driving back, I was like, man, it's not even that far. She was like, I told you.
Newscopter Air
But you
7.
didn't
How
want to
far west are you guys now?
So the next time I'm just going to walk, man, and just leave my car over there at Venice.
3 miles from LAX. What do you mean? Are you being Hawthorne?
But see, you guys that live out there, that's nothing to y'all. It's like, oh, you went to Venice? You guys are used to that. It's nothing to y'all, man. You know, that's like for natives out there, you guys are like, because when I was out in Santa Monica, it's mainly tourists
No, the
out there.
vehicle's
You
on the
could tell.
105. Excuse me, on
It was
Imperial
locals
Highway.
out there too, but mainly tourists. I would say
Headed
65% of the people out there
coming
were
up on
tourists.
Sepulveda Boulevard.
You could tell.
So
too.
they might be pulling on Sepulveda here, but
We stand out.
west of the 405. This is Sepulveda, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the locals, if they out there, they're getting, you know, they got to hustle out there or whatever. Or they take the kids out there or something like that. But
okay, the vehicle is just
it's not really that exciting to y'all.
At the
y'all used to it.
On Imperial Highway, headed eastbound, the number 4 lane.
Just like Hollywood,
from the far
Hollywood
right,
Boulevard.
The white
like,
Audi
you know,
with the black sunroof, and it's all blacked
you know,
out.
I'm like a tourist, so I want to hit all the touristy spots like the observatory. You know, the observatory was closed when I was there.
All right,
for some
copy
reason.
that. It's all yours. Let's get out of here.
I forget what it was. They were closed. I couldn't go there because we were gonna spend a day just going there. Oh, it's Holly weird out there. It sure is. But LA is cool, you know. You guys get used to the traffic, you know, like anything else. It's pretty cool. It's just a little expensive for my taste, but you guys make more money out there. That's why. So it balanced it out.
Yeah, copy that. We handed it
like
off.
Per hour, you guys get more out there. As opposed to Virginia. You guys, if you came to Virginia, man, you would think everything is cheap out here. You would feel like you're rich out here. Like, for example, like in South LA, like if you want to buy a house, you're looking at what, 300,000-400,000. So that price out here, well, it depends on Virginia you at. You can get a really decent house and land for that amount, and a lot of land. But actually, to be honest with you, like certain areas out here is very expensive too now. Like Northern Virginia, forget about it. It happened right after 2020 because people started moving here. So nothing went down. Everything went up. Yeah, 300,000 out there, man. You still in the hood. But you can get it, you guys make more money, but the prices in Inglewood is going up because of that stadium they building. So I heard the price is gonna skyrocket in Inglewood. That's what everybody's waiting on. I heard. Yeah, I know it's way. I was looking at the prices, and I was looking. I went around certain neighborhoods just looking, and I went to. Well, I just wanted to go there just to see. I've always heard about it. Baldwin Hills. I went there. It was crazy. I was driving around, right? And I stopped because it's an area in Baldwin Hills where it got a nice view of the city. One of the neighbors came out. She was like, "You're not from around here, are you?" I'm like, "Nope." She said, "Yeah, there's some nice views here." Yeah, that Clipper Stadium. Yep. I didn't get a chance to go to Leimert Park. I was supposed to go there, on a Sunday. They have the get-togethers on Sunday. I missed that. They have something in the park, but I didn't get a chance to go. I was so damn tired, man, just driving around. What is she doing now? At this point, she just joyriding. At this point. Oh, the mountains turn brown. Oh, that's where you at. You were near Leimert Park. Yeah, I heard on Sunday they got like nice little get together out there. And the next time I'm gonna go there. I missed it the last time, but you said look at B said this thing is over 6 hours. Nah, it's almost over. Well, actually, waiting for her to run out of gas. You said yesterday you got out from Pelican Bay. Nice to be out. Oh, that's what's up. You serious? You just got out? I know you glad to be out. It's hot out here too. Damn. You're gonna have some nice weather. You came out to some nice weather. Yeah, I heard that Saturday and Sundays. I'm gonna next time I'm gonna go. And my boy Black was supposed to take me because I was gonna interview some people out there to get some content. Yeah, this person tweaking, man, because that person had an opportunity at the airport because the helicopters lost her for a minute. She could have just got out and blended in. But yeah, the person got to be tweaking. I guess she was like, I'm just going to drive it until I run out of gas. But that's what's up. You just got out. Right in the thick of the summer, you just got out. Man, they having an issue with the county prison out here where I'm at. And they had that issue 2 summers ago, man. The damn AC broke, man. Couple people dropped up in there, man. I think the 2 summers ago they had 4 people just drop up in there. No AC, and it's 103 degrees today. And I remember 2 years ago, that one summer, they didn't have no AC the whole summer. The whole summer. They had to move inmates to this it's like a tent. It's a camp. They moved them to like a camp full of tents. And the crazy thing is, like 3 or 4 people escaped. They escaped on them. 2 of them never got caught. Damn, AZ, yeah, I heard that 123 degrees. Man, could you imagine? If it gets any hotter here, they're going to call a state of emergency. Because like right now, I have power, right? But at any moment, I could lose my power. At any moment. That's how it is out here. Everybody running their AC. Sometimes we have blackouts. And them blackouts, the last one, it lasted, I thought I was never going to get my AC back. I remember midnight, it came back on. You said U-turn number 400. She tweaking, that's why. I know you probably saw it earlier, but I'm just waiting for her to run out of gas so I can laugh. Because I didn't see it earlier. That's why. That's why I'm watching it now. See, like right here, see, she tweaking. She could have, like, I don't know, parked to the side. She got to be on something. Or maybe not. I don't know. She just don't know how to get away. Her old man probably put her up to it. You know, go take this car real quick. And she did, and she don't know what to do now. And he probably trying to coax her, you know, talk her through it over the phone, and she's in panic mode. She's in panic mode. She's like, I'm about to run out of gas. I don't know what to do. Yeah, they gonna catch her. I'm just waiting for it. Oh, they gonna catch her. She gonna run out of gas. All she had to do when she was at the airport, when they lost her, get out the car and then walk away. But she wanted to keep the car. Somebody put her up to it. I bet you. Now she don't know what to do. Hey, Ms. VS. I bet you she on the phone with her old man. She don't know what to do right now. No, I missed it, Ms. V, because I was out earlier. I was working, but I got home and it had already, you know, I said, I'm just going to watch it. Oh, for sure they're going to catch her. She's going to run out of gas. See, she probably on the phone with somebody right now. He's probably like, okay, where are you at? You know what she could do? I don't know where the police at though. No, I don't know. Yeah, she boxed in. They got her. They like all around her right now. I bet you like her old man stole it and gave it to her. And you know, hey, just run off with this real quick. And she could have been got out, man. She don't know what to do. She ain't got no way to get her a Uber, nothing. She's stuck. She run the cops are not chasing her, but they got her. They kind of like they're watching her. They know exactly because of the police copter is chasing her. So they know where she is, but they don't want to chase her because she was doing like 120 on the streets. That's hilarious. Maybe he called and said it was stolen. Wait, she was a big red. You saw this earlier. Is she driving or is she the passenger right now? And how many people in the car? Look, now I'm asking now, and I should just forward it because it's over with now. But did he get out and run? Like, oh, she took the wheel after being pulled over. But where's the guy at though? I bet you the guy got out and ran. Is she in the car by herself? Yeah, she on something, man. Look, call my lawyer. She going by that sign. She need a lawyer now. Oh, the driver got a. So she got in the passenger side and drove off. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Did she run out of gas? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so you said the driver originally jumped out and was arrested. Then she jumped out of the passenger seat and took, yeah. She trying to get away. But she don't know what she's doing. When she was at the airport, she lost them. All she had to do was get out at that point. Now the thing is going to run out of gas. The car going to run out of gas. It's too hot to do this stuff, man. It's too hot for this. I was just out there early. It was 103 degrees. You know, it was civil rights hot outside, man. That's how hot it was. Segregation hot. It was hot, man. That's how hot it was. Oh, she heading back towards the airport now. Yeah, she gonna try it again, but she gonna run out of gas. No, it's not a lot, Chantel. She's not facing a lot of time, but if she's a repeat offender, yeah, she's facing a lot of time. But yeah, I don't want to. I had to be out in the weather for my business, but I had AC though. But still, she was desperate. She wanted to get away, man. She don't want to be sitting up in the county tonight. It's hot too. It's too hot for this, man. I know that county jail hot. People irritable. People wanting to fight. Yeah, it's the same car. I said it's a hot day like today. The crime gonna go up today. People, getting agitated. Yeah, I don't think she know how to shake them at the airport. She don't know. She everything running through her mind. Her old man got arrested. Everything running through her mind right now. And she probably didn't even want to steal the car. He stole the car and got his ass arrested, and she took off. She ain't want to sit up in jail today. It's too hot for it. It's too hot. She lucky she not here where I'm at. That county jail ain't got no AC. It got so bad a couple years ago, they let people out of jail. It's all right, well, you can go home. They were letting people out. That's how bad it was. See how she's stopping? Got traffic there. She don't know what to do. It's like, all right, should I go this way? Or that's why she stopped like that. And just in case they try to roll up on her, I guess you have some room to evade. She all the way screwed, man. Damn. I know. I'd be like, Alexa, please help me lose these people, man. Please help me lose this eye in the sky, please, so I can get out. It's too hot for this. I didn't wake up today thinking I'm going to steal a car. That was his foolish ass. See right here? Let me see. No, that's close. Yeah, she could park on the freeway and book it. See right there? Nowhere to be found. There she go. Oh my God. Yeah, she don't know what to do, man. She didn't want to steal this car. I'm convinced she might as well just snitch on him. Officers, I did not want to steal this car today. Look at her. She see the helicopter like, oh my God, there it is. She ain't want to steal the car today. She didn't. She gonna wind up telling on him. In his mind, he woke up this morning and said, I'm gonna get me some money today. We gonna get some money. Come on. He said obeying traffic lights get you less time. Earlier she was speeding, man. Look at that. Now that tractor trailer was gonna be undefeated. Yeah, that's undefeated right here. Don't even try. Okay. See, if it was me, I'd be so damn tired. I'd just pull over and be like, officer, I'm right over here, man. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me because I'm tired. I ain't got nothing to drink. I'm thirsty. They'd be like, where you at, man? I'm right here. Right here over the overpass. Come get me. I'm waiting. This don't have me on that hot ass asphalt. You know them cops, they like to do that, let you lay on that hot asphalt. She might as well play some music, the coat. Play some I don't know what she could play in this moment. Some Bruce Springsteen, Wanted Dead or Alive. I don't know. Nah, not that. Against All Odds, Get Me Against the World. I don't know what she playing. Damn, it's so hot out here. I ain't seen not one bird today, man. Them birds, they don't flew somewhere else around here. Something going on. I ain't seen not one bird, man. Oh yeah, that's Bon Jovi. That's right. Yeah, I get it mixed up. Yeah, I'd be like, come get me at this point because this damn tired ass helicopter, I can't lose it. So y'all come get me, man. I ain't see not one bird, man. Not one bird around here. Not one. You said Judas Priest breaking the law. I gotta listen to that. Judas Priest breaking the law. See, right now, I don't know if they can find her. Let me see. Where is she? Oh, damn. Never mind. Well, see, at this point, she can like book it somewhere. Go call her Uber. She probably ain't got no money for no Uber either. Golly. Lord have mercy. I swear she ain't want to do this. What's up, Medea? The lady driving this SUV here, her old man got arrested. They got pulled over. His ass got arrested, and she got in the driver's seat and booked it. Because she ain't want to steal no car today. She ain't want to steal no car. You said just go with Metallica, Fade to Black. That might be appropriate at this point. See, they lost her, but I wonder if the police copters still have her. Because see, at this point, as hot as it is outside, let me see how hot it is out there in LA. Let's see. Because I'd be like, come get me, man. Because I can't get rid of this tired ass helicopter, man. They'll probably be laughing at me. I'm like, come get me, man. Max, where you at? You know where I'm at. Come get me, man. That tired ass helicopter is on top of my ass. Come get me because it's hot out here. And I hope y'all got some AC in the county tonight because my ass is thirsty. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. It's 83 degrees out there. Oh, y'all good. Yeah, she crazy. She can't lose that heli. She almost lost it at the airport. Yeah, I'm under the 105 freeway. Come get me, man. Who is this? That might be somebody that know her, yo. Hold on. That's her other dude. Let me see. Yeah, something going on here. Something going on. Yeah, I'm under the 105. Come get me, man. I'm in the shade. Come get me. I am harmless because I am exhausted. Yeah, that's her other dude. But he ain't gonna be able to get her away either. She ain't got the right people in her corner. See, if it was me, I would have instructed her. I would have instructed her to go to the airport, and I would come get her. See, I always got a plan. I'm like, okay, where you at? Calm down. Where you at? Okay. Well, wait a minute. No, it didn't.
Northbound.
No, it didn't end like that. Come on, man.
What model car? Maybe a Mercedes, maybe not.
I'm assuming they caught her, y'all. I'm assuming they caught her because it just ended like that. Either she might hold up, guys. Did she get away? Bro, she got away, y'all. She got away, man. Somebody came up in here and said she ran out of gas and didn't get away. Nah, fam, she got away. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. See, they don't lead me astray, man. You see how people do me? Yeah, she got away, man. Her dude, that guy that got out, he went and got her, man. See, that would have been me. Yeah, go over here, baby. Going over to the 105. Wait a minute. Yeah, go on to the 105 and let me come get you. I'm over here. See, that's what I would have did. I always got a plan. Going over there to the 105, park up, and I'm on my way. I'm waiting for you. And just leave it. And look, I'm like, did you leave your prints on the, because we're going to have to wipe for the print. We got to wipe the prints. I would have brought some material with me so we can wipe that thing down so she won't get the prints all over it. So I would have brought my my supplies real quick. You said they got, yeah, that's him. That's him. Yo, come on, let's go. Yeah, that's him. See how he walking? Yeah, see how he walking? I could tell. But see, I would have had my supplies. Yeah, she got away. They got who they needed anyway, the original driver. Yeah, she got away, man. Good. But see, the only problem is they got to wipe that stuff down for fingerprints. See, that's where I come in. I would have brought my supplies with me real quick and wiped it down. And we would have got on out of Dodge. And I would have sat there and gave her an earful too. Yeah, she got away, man. I'm checking the news now. I don't think they caught her. And they gonna sit up here and say she got caught messing with me because I didn't watch it earlier. And they sat up there and lied to me. I'm thinking she ran out of gas and I'm waiting for her to get picked up. Well, that was a letdown. Then that's a fail. My bad, guys. I thought she got caught. You see how people come up here lying? I blocked him for no reason. I thought he gave it away, and he didn't. Yeah, I would have brought some wipes and stuff and wiped the car down real quick. I like, okay, where did you touch this car? You said it's not over? Hold on a second. Let me go. Let me see what's going on. I don't think it's over, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Wait a minute. I think she might have got caught. Let's see.
Of a stolen vehicle. Let's get over to Mark Lou. Where is this car now?
Well, I'll tell you, she was Sky Cow having to sort through a lot of white SUVs on the 405, but there's only one of them that's doing this, driving extremely recklessly, switching lanes randomly like this. So this is definitely the vehicle that we are looking for. And now we see our first CHP unit, lights and sirens. I believe that was a CHP unit that was just on the right shoulder here, right by where we were passing. It was, I want to say it was on Sepulveda. Or possibly Culver Boulevard. That CHP unit was right there waiting, and this driver pulled a very risky maneuver right by that CHP unit, and that CHP officer clearly identified this is the driver we're looking for. So went lights and sirens after this white Audi SUV stolen out of the Costa Mesa area. So now we're on surface streets here. This is in the Culver City area. This is on the east side of the 405. And you can see once again, Sheba, this extremely dangerous driving that this driver has exhibited multiple times in this pursuit in the last 45 minutes, driving down the center median, driving on the shoulder, going the wrong way through traffic, completely ignoring lights and stop signs, and approaching speeds of 80 miles an hour on surface streets here as we head north. I believe this is this might be Sepulveda Boulevard that we're on, actually. Yeah, we're passing Palms, getting into the Palms area. So it's unclear how long CHP is going to stay behind this driver now that they're off the freeway. CHP does do this. They will engage on surface streets. But the longer this driver stays on surface streets, I believe the more likely CHP is going to try and hand this off to the jurisdiction of law enforcement that it's in. That could be either Culver City PD, or if we head into LAPD's territory in just a second, it might be the LAPD.
Yeah, and you see this driver reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, Mark. You wonder if the driver has noticed that she's being followed by CHP at this point. Because we haven't really seen law enforcement get close except for just those past few minutes, but she's been driving erratically this entire time. And for people just joining us, we should remind them this is not the original driver of this vehicle. This started as a stolen vehicle following. This was the passenger in the vehicle, Mark. Yeah, that's exactly right. There were two people in this car. Costa Mesa PD went into a following. They believed it was a stolen vehicle. At some point, that driver got out and was taken into custody. I believe it may have been by Costa Mesa PD. It could have been by LA County Sheriffs. We're not sure because we did not have eyes on the pursuit at that time. It was still pretty far to the south of where Sky Cow was.
But whatever happened, the passenger in this white Audi SUV was a woman. She jumped into the driver's seat and took off. And that was more than, I'd say, 45 minutes ago, and has been leading law enforcement through now four jurisdictions on this pursuit. As you can see there on the right side of your screen, this is earlier in the Compton area. This is when LA County sheriffs were chasing her. Wrong side of the road. And then a very reckless driving on the 105 freeway when this driver went all the way over the shoulder, making incredibly dangerous lane changes. And now we're right near the intersection of the 10 and the 405. I do see the sheriff's airship still continuing to follow this car, but SkyCal may have just temporarily lost it again. That might be the vehicle there. It's been a challenge to follow this SUV this afternoon because there have been no lights and sirens behind it. So that's usually we can track the vehicle just by the sheer number of law enforcement behind it. But it doesn't look like CHP's behind it anymore. They may have sent this back to the airship.
I give it to her.
Okay, yeah, so many white vehicles out there. And you also wonder at this point if law enforcement has an idea of who this passenger is because the driver surrendered. Possibly the driver has told them who this is, or there's some association there. You wonder where this person also is going. Do they think that they're trying to get to a safe spot? Is there somewhere they're going to feel comfortable surrendering? Or are they unaware that they're being followed at this point and they think they've gotten away?
Well, there is a tremendous number of helicopters over this driver. It's not just law enforcement, but it's also the media airships like SkyCal. So all this driver has to do is really roll down their window and they're going to hear what sounds like a small Air Force over them of helicopters. But it's unclear exactly where they are now. I do see the LA County sheriff's airship is circling in an area to the west of the 405, north of the 110. That's on the opposite side of the freeway where SkyCal is now. So I'm going to try and direct the pilot over there. But it does appear that this vehicle is still moving. They're just not being pursued on the ground by any CHP units. Right now, they're back in following mode. So this is sort of the game sometimes that law enforcement ends up doing this dance of jurisdiction of who is going to take this pursuit. That's very far from where it started in Costa Mesa. So it's going to be probably either end up being the LAPD or perhaps the CHP again if they re-engage, Sheba.
All right. And we see the difficulty with law enforcement trying to track this vehicle. Possibly that is it here. It is a white Audi, very popular vehicle. So we're seeing several of those on the roadway and law enforcement clearly trying to pinpoint the vehicle again. The thing that may help them spot it, this driver's been driving very erratically for the last 45 minutes or so, as Mark said, swerving into oncoming traffic. So far, we haven't seen any accidents or crashes that we know of during this pursuit, but this driver has been driving very recklessly, going the wrong way at some points, and it makes it harder for other drivers on the road that law enforcement hasn't been very close to this vehicle. So for other drivers, it may be very hard for them to tell that the vehicle is being pursued. But Mark, it seems like they're having a hard time catching up with it.
There is definitely eyes on it. We are trying to relay radio traffic between our assignment desk and SkyCal in order to get the information because that sheriff's airship is still following. That helicopter does have eyes on it. They never lost it. It's to the west of us now, near, I would say, Sawtell and maybe Nebraska over there. That's on the west side of the 405. So we're still trying to vector SkyCal in, and we apologize. We've been unable to get you video of that, but they are still following this driver. Law enforcement has not lost this car. They seem this air commander in the sheriff's helicopter is doing a great job of tracking this driver, despite having to go through several jurisdictions and communicating with other law enforcement agencies like Costa Mesa PD and also the CHP. So it sounds like this driver may have gotten back on the 405 now. SkyCal swinging the camera over to look at the 405. We're going to try and find it. It's right by Olympic Boulevard. So we're going to try and put eyes on this here in a second, Sheba, as we continue to listen to the helicopter follow it. Look at not sure exactly where it is, though.
Okay, Mark, I'm going to check back in with you in just a bit. We'll see if they can get eyes on that driver again.
All right, let me find out what's going on here.
CBS, if you come to us, we'll be ready to switch. Hopefully you're going to see it because you didn't see it earlier. There you go.
This is the ending of this video.
He's making a U-turn. I saw the brake lights. Yep. Let's see. Made another U-turn. Ha ha! Oh, you are clever. Ah, you are clever.
Yeah, she.
Nope, coming back this way again. Made another U-turn. What are you doing?
She trying to figure it out.
telling you, they're watching us. They're watching us.
She might be watching on her phone.
Anyway, everybody, love the love.
Let me find out that's Danica Patrick.
Best to you. Last name is Mundell.
Guys, they lost her, yo. They can't find her. She's still out there. I'm trying to find her. Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to find another stream. But yeah, she got away, man. They still can't catch her. Yeah, there's no update. She got away. She may have got away under that overpass. Somebody may have picked her up and she got away. That was some hell of a driving. I hope she had gloves on, but that was some hell of a driving. That's some good work. She's in the wrong profession. She should have been a race car driver. She ain't have no fear either. She was like, I got this. They not gonna get me. I got this. And then did you see the motorcycle chase from yesterday? Did y'all see that? Let me see if I could find that. It was a motorcycle chase yesterday. Oh wow, no, that's not it. Yeah, they lost this woman. I can't find anything. They lost her. They don't want to admit it. I'm trying to find that okay, so this is part 1. Let me see. Maybe I found something. Let's see. Nope, still can't find it. Let me see. This week. Yeah, this was the one from
We're in the Canyon Country area on Soledad Canyon Road, headed towards the 14. Been going on for about 30, maybe 40 minutes. Speeds up to 120 miles an hour on the freeway. An extremely dangerous pursuit, especially for the motorcyclists. We've seen a couple of close calls, and we've seen acceleration in between vehicles, around cars, onto the shoulder. CHP is overhead with a helicopter, but there are no patrol cars behind the motorcycle because they just can't travel at this rate of speed. It is much too dangerous for them to try and do that. So at this point in time, they're just hoping to get this individual to maybe slow down.
He didn't get away.
And to stop driving an excessive.
I remember this one. He didn't get away. It was like he went home and he just let him get him. It's like he got tired or something. Here it is right here.
Car's right behind him, and it looks like he's made the right decision, and he's going to give himself up. So it was quite the pursuit. It was ongoing. Make a run for it. But if they're going to continue to follow along, it's going to be difficult for him to really get away. I mean, nearly impossible.
I think
we're headed towards an area now where a suspect could maybe make a run for it, get off the bike, and run into an area where it may be hard to take him into custody.
And he thought
we're on Soledad Canyon Road, and we were headed way up into the Acton area. You know, that sort of changed everything because there's no place to go up there. Obviously, there's a much better chance that you could actually get off the bike and make a run for it. There are no patrol cars behind him. We really saw that indication because when he did pull into the gas station, it looked like he really wasn't thinking about getting gas, or if he was just trying to scope out the territory first and stop to see if he had time. But there were no patrol cars that pulled in right behind him. Now, open up for me because I don't have him out the window. Looks like he's pulling into a residential area. Two cop cars right behind him, and it looks like he's made the right decision, and he's going to give himself up. So it was quite the pursuit. It was ongoing for, I think, about 45 minutes to an hour. It was ongoing at extremely high rates of speed. You could tell the motorcyclist is now getting off his bike. He's obeying the commands of the officers to lay face down. They should move in and take him into custody here in a moment. So as far as we know, no one was injured. Certainly this played out without anybody being hurt. That is good news. And the officers are still taking their time before they move in. They may want him to open his arms up a little bit. They may want him to move a little bit, maybe pull up his shirt, make sure that he might not have a weapon. They also have a canine there now just in case he tries to make a run for it. So more than likely, they want to let him know that the dog is there because that's frightening to a suspect if they know that the dog is there and might be let go on them if they don't comply. But CHP officers more than likely going to slowly move in, guns drawn, already have his hands behind his back. They'll cuff him very quickly, and this is all over here in Saugus. So it was quite the pursuit. Went on for some time, but now the suspect is in custody, and as far as we know, no one's been hurt. So as far as that's concerned, good news.
Yeah, the joyriding is over. That's all he was doing. He thought he could get away, but he just got tired. He's like, I can't do this. But that's his bike, though. He's gonna spend the night in the county. That's about it. Take his bike. He's gonna pay a lot of fines.
All right, copy. I wonder if he's running out of gas. Yeah, kind of a feeling it might have been as well. Yeah, that could have been it.
No, this was something Ms. Vias from yesterday. Motorcycle. Yeah, this is a different chase.
108, and we're continuing eastbound now, swerving around traffic, going the wrong way, and now going back.
Yeah, that other chase, she's at large. They never caught her. I'm thinking because somebody told me she ran out of gas, and maybe there's another video somewhere. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I saw that one. I know they mad about that one. That she got away.
Can see the damage to the cab. The tractor trailer itself is now off on Middlesex Avenue, and we'll bring up Street Spotter 7 to give you an idea of the path of destruction here. The vehicle was traveling along Middlesex Avenue, and it went through an entire fence on both sides of a property on Passaic Street before slamming through the corner of another fence and the fence behind 10 and 12 Chrome Avenue before finally coming to rest behind these buildings. Again, a few of the workers that helped extricate the driver of that tractor trailer were injured, the tractor trailer driver injured, and at this point, they are still awaiting the structural integrity report on these two homes. Reporting over Carter Wren.
Structural integrity. There ain't no more integrity.
News.
Thankfully, it wasn't even worse. Let's switch.
And people going mad out here, man. Well, I'll come back if they find her, but I doubt it. I'm looking at the website. They can't find her. She got away. Somebody may have come and picked her up. And hopefully the guy they arrested, he won't tell on her. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back. Because you know there's some chases every night now. For the past few days, there's been a chase every night. Every night it's been a chase. The summer is heating up. Things are going to get crazy. But all right, y'all. Yep, a female, Miss V, she eluded the police. Very, very good. I was like clowning her at first, but she stayed with it and won. Because she got away, she won for now. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Talk to you soon.